Flint West reporting from the macro frontier. A self-imposed constraint. Why Bitcoin is built to save us from ourselves. They say history doesn't repeat, but it damn sure rhymes. And if you listen closely, you can hear the echo of every empire that thought it could outprint gravity. Look around. We've spent 100 years trying to engineer prosperity through manipulation. Fiat currencies, central banks, fractional reserve games, and now CBDCs. Each one pitched as progress. Each one rigged to give more power to fewer hands. And every one of them, without exception, has drifted toward one simple outcome: corruption, then collapse. The problem isn't just the money, it's us. Human beings, when given the power to create wealth from nothing, always do. And then they keep doing it until the whole thing cracks. So now we stand at a crossroads. On one side, the melting ruler, fiat money, a unit of account that shifts under your feet. It tells you you're richer every year. Even as your savings buy less, your rent costs more, and your future shrinks. On the other, Bitcoin. Not a currency, not an asset. A constraint. A rule we agreed not to break. A fixed supply. No central control, no off switch. Just code. Unbending, incorruptible, and totally indifferent to political whims. You see, this isn't about technology. It's about time preference. Fiat breeds short-term thinking. Spend now, borrow now, vote now, burn it all down tomorrow. But Bitcoin, it forces you to think long-term, to save, to build, to delay gratification for something greater. The most prosperous eras in human history, Renaissance Europe, Gold Standard America, post-war Japan, Lee Kuan Yew's Singapore, didn't happen by accident. They happened when people saved more than they spent, when they invested in cathedrals, not casinos. That's low time preference. That's civilizational thinking. And let's be clear, Bitcoin isn't perfect, it's just better. Because unlike every other monetary system before it, it's not based on trust. It's based on truth. Truth that you can't inflate the supply. Truth that you can't rewrite the ledger. Truth that, for once, we put a lock on the printing press and threw away the key. It's not freedom in the Wild West sense. It's discipline. The kind we've been running from since we unpegged from gold and pretended we could eat debt for breakfast. So here's the big idea. Bitcoin is a self-imposed constraint that protects us from ourselves. A voluntary chain. A conscious decision to bind our hands before we burn it all down. It's the software version of the Constitution. Not meant to be flexible, meant to be firm. Not here to keep us comfortable, here to keep us honest. And brother, if we want to make it through this century intact, if we want to hand something stable, durable, and real to the next generation, then we better start valuing systems we can't control over those we think we can. Because the truth is simple, only incorruptible systems endure. And Bitcoin, that's the first one we built on purpose. Flint West, signing off from the edge of the algorithm, where the fiat burns hot and the hard money stays cold. We ain't chasing freedom anymore. We're building walls to protect it. Let's make them out of something that doesn't melt.